Hey, you are watching My New York Life. I'm Jennifer MacDougall and welcome to my home. This channel is all about my favorite hair secrets and how to be successful in the beauty world. I'm super excited today to have one of my very dear friends join me. Derick Monroe is a friend of mine for the past 5 years. He is a very hardworking hairstylist, living and doing his dream every single day. One of the major hairstylists on The View. He has been nominated for an Emmy, and he's worked with me on Project Runway. So please, let's welcome Derick. Okay. So Derick and I are here today to share with you some information about how we moved to New York.
Yeah.
How many of you are out there right now watching thinking, I would love to move away from the city that I live right now or town and completely change my life? Who's out there? I know myself and Derick were in the shoes once.
We were. Actually, I really didn't want to move to New York.
No? Where did you want to move?
I didn't want to move at all. I felt like I was destined to be here. If you remember, me and Jen used to do Project Runway together.
That's right.
And so when we worked together, I was doing it from Virginia. And every time I'd come, you and the lead hairstylist, Johnny, would always say, you should move to New York.
And we wanted you to.
And I was like, because it was hard. Like, I did the move to LA. And I lived in a one-bedroom apartment with 2 other girls living on a mattress in the living room. So the thought of moving to New York, I knew it wasn't going to be easier than that. So I really was not a big fan of that.
We often sit before we want to go and we think about it. We think about everything inside out and upside down on what's going to work, how it's going to work, how it won't work, how we can't go because it won't work. And all of that is a waste of time.
Pretty much.
Because you will not know until you take the first step, the first jump.
Well,
right? Would you agree with me on that?
Well, what I've learned is you got to take the next step, and you got to be fearless. Like,
fearless.
First of all, just got to have a made-up mind. Like, once you've decided, no matter, because there'll come those stumbling blocks, and then it'll make you second-guess yourself. But you always have to know and have a made-up mind. Like, no, this is what I came to do, so how do I work around it? Because what'll happen is things won't work out, and then you'll say, oh, let me pack my bags and move back to Wichita, Kansas,
right?
You know, or wherever you're going back to. So my first step is, if you're going to make a big move like that,
commit.
Be at peace with that decision.
I love that you said commit. And think about this. I don't know if you did this or not, but for me, I talked about moving to New York for years.
Okay, I don't think I know your story. Tell me how you ended up moving to New York.
I was working back and forth for many years, living in Canada and working.
What was bringing you back and forth? Who were you working with?
I was working with L'Oreal Professional and traveling all around the U.S. and other countries too, and really enjoying that. Every time I went home, I just felt a little bit disconnected and that I was missing out on other opportunities here. So I wanted to move, and I really didn't know all of the things I had to do because I also had to go with like a work visa and all of these things. So there was a little bit more immigration complications, but everything is just a list and you just have to like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and you keep moving forward.
Right.
So I actually decided that I was going to move, but I never set a date. Because it was going to be when I get all of this done, when I get straightened away, when I get enough money.
Which never happens.
Yeah, right?
Never happens.
But in your head, you're committed.
Yeah.
But you still need something else. You need a solid action plan, like a date. So I actually took a class with a mentor of mine, Crystal Wright, and she said to me, well, when are you moving to New York? And I said, well, when I get this and that and this and that done. And she looked at me dead straight and she was like, girl, you are not coming. She's like, let me know tomorrow when you're coming and give me an exact date. When you give me the exact date, then I'll know you're coming. And then she just moved on to like talk about something else. And I'm just like, So I thought about it, and my date was August 1st. So this, I think, was in April or May, and I made my date for August the 1st. Mm-hmm. It's like, my date's going to be August the 1st. So in my head, I had that set that August 1st was going to be my date to move. And I had another event here happening in New York around the same time, so that was going to be my plane ticket one way.
Right.
It wasn't coming back.
Right.
First of all, we all know that Derick is an amazing, amazing hairstylist. He works on The View, and he's worked with many big celebrities, tons of them. If you check him out on his Instagram, which your handle I'm going to put below, but it's at Derick Monroe, correct?
Yes.
And One R. And Derick's amazing. He is Whoopi Goldberg's first hairstylist, and he's been with her for how many years?
We're going on 2 years now.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's super cool.
I love her.
And
that's Auntie.
So Derick was really wanting to move to New York and to like leave the great business that you had. You had a successful business where you lived.
I had a salon, and it was in a small town, but because I had did the LA experience and had worked with a few celebrities there, so it made me like a celebrity in my small town. So I was very well known, and it was very easy to get clientele there. But it was time to do something different. But you have to have a hustle too, though. You have to have a hustle mentality. If
you want to, one, move to a big city like New York, or if you want to change your career and come out from a corporate world or a salon world or whatever it is that you might be doing and go to work independently as a freelance artist, which is what we essentially are doing right now, you have to hustle. Because if you don't, you know, you're not going to have any money coming in. You're not going to have any work to do. And I think building successful, meaningful relationships is huge.
Your personality and how you treat people. And I tell everybody, people always want to know, how do you make it? And I say, it's your integrity. Because
I love that.
When you treat people right, or when you're good to people, you love the people around you, those people remember you. And when opportunities come, they always say, oh my God, Jennifer would be great for this, you know?
Right.
And they remember you from situations like that. So, and to be honest, when people ever ask me like, well, what's your claim? I always say Jesus is my agent, because I don't have an agent. I never had an agent. So everything for me has been, you know, someone that was amazing to me that I met, referring me and giving me an opportunity and giving me a shot. So definitely you gotta just trust the process, you know.
Trust the process. Because you'll never be able to figure it out. You don't know what's going to come at you, and you have to be ready and know that inside you're strong enough and you have the skills and you have the talent to be able to make this happen for you. Once you believe in yourself, you'll be able to just show other people that you can do it.
Yeah. So going back to the hustle part. So then I used to drive back and forth to Virginia. So I know a lot of hairstylists, and I encourage other people to do that too. You keep your clientele when you're leaving. You let them know that I'll be coming back, you know, so that they don't quickly run to find someone else. That they, you know, did you do that going back and forth to Canada?
It was a bit too far for me to do that, so I did a quick snip. And you know what? I actually thought that it was going to be really easy. I thought that I had my August 1st, and 2 weeks before that, I had my date to put in my leaving notice, and I thought I was going to be like, bye guys, you know?
Right.
And I actually cried a lot during those 2 weeks because there were so many relationships that I'd had for close to, 17 years, and people were like, oh my God, we're so happy for you, but we're going to miss you. And it struck me hard. I was just wiping makeup off, putting more makeup on the whole day. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Because I was so excited for me, but I just didn't realize, how much impact you make on people.
Yeah. And it was sad for me because when I got offered the opportunity to come to New York, I shut things down in a month. He asked me the beginning of May, I was like, y'all, by the end of June, I'm out of this piece. And it was a little sad because it was my salon. I remember taking a picture with my sign.
I remember that picture. Yes.
Taking it down, and I'm like, oh my God. I am moving, you know, and
Yeah.
I have been in my family home that I've been in all my life, except for the year that I lived in Los Angeles. So,
Right.
It was a lot of stuff. And then, you know, those clients, they become like family, you know, their kids and all of those things. So it is a hard thing. Okay.
Thank you so much for watching this video. And I really want to hear from you. So if you love this video, please let me know in the comments. And if you have any questions, send me a direct message or definitely leave it in the comments. And maybe it'll be a topic of future videos. My name is Jennifer MacDougall, and I will see you next week. You want to come in the video? Come. Oh, yeah. Meet Bentley, my little fur baby.